Salesforce Commerce Cloud versus Shopify, which is better 2024. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing great and are having an amazing and absolutely incredible day. I bring you back with yet another video, and in this video what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking in great detail about Salesforce Commerce Cloud and Shopify, okay? And what we're going to be talking about is how you can go ahead and use both of these, which is better for you, and which one will just run a better e-commerce system, e-commerce business, e-commerce store, whatever you find more savvy. So to start things off, what you can do is first of all come to Salesforce. Okay, so when you go on Salesforce's site, you need to go into products. Okay, and in products you need to go to commerce. Okay, here you can see automate growth everywhere with the Commerce Cloud that you have. So once you're over here, you can see a whole, plethora of features. So power growth everywhere with the Commerce Cloud that they have. You can see that all these big names trust Sales Commerce's cloud like L'Oreal, Reserve Bar, Sonos. Here's what sets Commerce Cloud apart. Historic uptime, revenue increase, 5 times growth, 27% faster, and a whole lot more, okay? So there's a lot to, take off from here. And obviously, you can go ahead more into their commerce products. You get digital storefronts, customer acquisition, commerce AI, and AI which helps you do better commerce, embedded commerce apps, report and insights, order management, and fulfillment. And you can even move on to pricings. Okay, so in the pricings, what we are going to do is we're going to see the pricings that give you great value, and we're also going to discuss the features. Now over here you can see three plans. Okay, so B2C commerce, B2B commerce, and D2C commerce. So all these have different pricings. So one gross merchandise value is billed annually. You get one site, two price books, and 750,000 on-demand sandbox credits. Then you have two storefronts in this with a self-serve portal, and then you have 360-degree view of customers where you can get a whole analytical insight of how the customers work. But yeah, you get a whole plethora of things. Then obviously you come down, you get the big boys as well. So Salesforce order management, where you can get a complete lifecycle management. And then you have finally connected commerce. So, those are the pricings for this. But now let's go over to Shopify. Now, Salesforce's commerce, although is popular, but probably not as popular as this big boy I have over here. This is obviously Shopify. And over here, you get three plans: basic, Shopify, and advanced. So the basic plan is $25 per month. Shopify plan is $65. Advanced plan is $400 per month. Okay. And obviously, each plan has its own features. So in basic, you get basic reports. In Shopify, you get professional reports. And in advanced, you get custom report builder and a whole lot more. So pretty great stuff. And you can see the people that work with it: Allbirds, Gymshark, Brooklyn and Kylie Cosmetics, Junglo, Untuckit, Crate and Barrel, Death Wish Coffee. So there's a lot of big names. Now let's go into creating an account. So the account creation process is pretty simple. You can simply click on try for free, and it says you don't need any credit card. You can just get straight in. So I'm just gonna add in these things. Then it says what number of employees do you have. I'm gonna go with 21 to 200. Then it asks you for your company, asks your country and region. Then you're gonna need to add in your phone number. And after you add in your phone number, you're gonna need to add in your email. So I'm simply gonna add all of that, agree to their services, and click on submit. Now once you do that, I'm gonna come here. And same thing happens with Shopify. You get free trials for both of these, and no credit cards are required. So in Shopify, it brings you here. It says, let's get started. Which of these best describes you? I'm going to go with I'm just starting. Where would you like to sell? I'm going to go with an online store. What would you plan to sell first? I'm going to go with drop shipping products and click on next. Then it asks us our region. So we're going to go ahead with that. Obviously, this takes its sweet time to load in. And while that loads in, we're going to come here and sign up with our email. Okay, so here you can see it goes into sign up. So I'm going to go here, then we have our password. I can go here, and once you do that, you're simply going to click on create Shopify account, and it sets you up. So this takes you over here, and this takes you into the basic content door, where it takes you into the onboarding questions. Now from here, Shopify won't have any onboarding questions. It's just going to take you straight into the store. This although will ask you, what brings you to Salesforce? Training, exploring, evaluating the product, testing for development. So I'm going to go with this. What's your highest priority? You can nurture leads, manage pipelines, streamline your workflow, develop sales plans. I'm going to go with streamlining workflow. Then it says, what is your experience with sales platform? Obviously, if you're new, go with new and click on submit. So once we do this, as you can see in Shopify, we're already loaded in. So your Shopify trial starts off pretty early, okay? And it's a 3-day trial, okay? No more, no less. And as you can see over here, we are straight into Salesforce. So Salesforce will give you a whole overview of how you're supposed to work with your Commerce Cloud. Okay, that's the difference between Shopify and Salesforce. So Salesforce only gives you an overview analytics on how you're supposed to work with your Sales Cloud. On Shopify, you can actually control your Sales Cloud, okay? So one good thing about Salesforce is that it's more towards gathering customers, doing campaigning, getting leads, getting contacts. Shopify, on the other hand, is more design worthy. Okay. It's more towards, making your store look good. It doesn't gather you a lot of customers. Like you can go ahead and get them through marketing, create campaigns and automations, but trust me, Salesforce will give you a better version of it. Okay. And you can see that in the Commerce Cloud, you can get a demo for the Commerce Cloud as well, get these success plans, and you can also get this at a pretty decent price. So you can go into view detailed pricing for B2C commerce. And once you're into B2C commerce, you can see that you're just going to need to contact them and they're going to give you the commerce plans. And trust me, the Commerce Cloud works pretty well. You can check all these things like, first of all, your analytics in your home section. Then, as I stated, you're going to get leads. You can add in different accounts, add in different contacts, opportunities, calendar, forecast. You have a different dashboard. So for leads, you have this section where you can add leads, you can add them in bulk or everything. So that's what Salesforce does. Shopify, on the other hand, although not the greatest at gaining leads, but it's a whole store management system. It's a whole e-commerce management system where you can, see your orders, you can add your very own products through drop shipping. You can even see the customers that have previously used your store or are currently using your store. And finally, this is the sales channel, and this is the big boy of Shopify. This is why Shopify is so famous, is because you can actually mess around with your store. Okay. You can actually mess around with the view of your store, which is pretty incredible, right? So, it's pretty incredible and it's pretty useful. It's going to give you a lot of themes to work with as well. So you simply choose a theme, and once you choose a theme, you can actually go ahead and customize that theme in the theme customizer and the theme editor, and you can create a whole dropshipping store out of it. That's the incredible part of Shopify. That's what I like about Shopify so much. So it all depends on you on how you're going to want to use this for yourself. And, that's the basic concept behind e-commerce and your commerce clouds. Okay. So basically, these are the things you're going to want to keep an insight of. Now, when it comes to which one is better, I would definitely urge you to use Shopify, okay? Because Shopify is great for beginners, it's great for advanced users, it's great for high enterprises, and it also just gives you a very easy place to edit. So it gives you an easy store to edit, then it gives you a lot of things to use, like you can add apps for integration. Salesforce, on the other hand, does not give you a lot of good apps. And even if it does, it doesn't have a lot of great features that belong to it. And moving on, Shopify gives you a whole certain, setting feature as well, where you can change your store details, you can set up a plan, you can change your billings, you can add payments for, e-commerce, the way you're going to get paid. You have shippings, customer accounts, brandings, custom data, and a whole lot more. So when it comes to which is better, I would definitely urge users to go with Shopify because Salesforce, although does give you good features for getting people, but it doesn't give you good features for actually showing something to them. Shopify, on the other hand, will give you a good front end design. So yeah, that is pretty much about it for this video. Now, if you enjoyed watching, please do make sure to drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, let me know down in the comments below and I'll be making a whole lot more for you. Thank you for watching all the way till the end, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.